Guys, I'm constantly evaluating the market, and as we get these drops in BTC and because of that altcoins go down, I continue to look at what is the best value and risk return ratio and the safest. And Aerodrome Finance keeps shining like a star to me, just like it did a couple weeks ago. In this video, we're going to go over what is the recent price action of Aerodrome Finance, what is the activity on the decentralized exchange, is it still healthy and a good investment, and then how is activity on the Base chain and what is Coinbase planning to do with it. We're going to get into all of that and more, but first I want to welcome you all back to Freeman Finance and Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense, guys. I'm thankful for every single one of you, but if you're not a part of the Freeman and Finance family, please pause the video, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification, and let's get into the video. So guys, for anyone that does not know, may have been living under a rock, Aerodrome Finance is the leading decentralized exchange on Base. Base is a layer 2 built on Ethereum backed by Coinbase Ventures. And there's plans to integrate Base into basically everything that has to do with Coinbase, which would onboard 100 million users on chain. And we're going to get into that in just a minute. Base is built off of Optimism's OP stack also. So whenever we look at this price, guys, I was talking about this a few weeks ago. If we just take a look at this right here, we went as low as 86 cents, I believe. Yeah. And then it rode up within just a couple days to over $1.30. That was about a 45% gain. Well, from this high, guys, we are down and holding pretty steady over the last day at $1. That's why when I look at it, it's like this is continuing to give great opportunities in my personal opinion. As always, none of this is ever financial advice. I'm just a guy that's slightly a degen, loves finance, and just happens to talk about it on YouTube. But Aerodrome Finance, even though it is up, from when I originally got into it back here at like 9 cents or 5 cents, it's up a lot, but it brings a lot of value. I always say there are two things that will lead a project to success. One's long-term, one's short-term. One is pumpamentals, okay? That's hype and lots of talk behind the project. The other one is fundamentals, okay? Fundamentals is what gives us long-term success of anything in life, but especially these crypto projects. And Aerodrome Finance has both going for it. Base is extremely hot right now and will continue to be as Coinbase Ventures and Coinbase Exchange are working on the development of it and integrating it completely into Coinbase, which is the #1 exchange in all of the world, heavily used in North America, in the United States, and onboarding a lot of users every day. If we look at their X, they got 57,000 followers, and as you can see, they are really, really active. But one thing that's interesting is Base is the layer 2, right? Aerodrome Finance is a leading decentralized exchange on Base. So the success of Aerodrome Finance as a project outside of pumpamentals with fundamentals is solely based on the success of Base. No pun intended, based on. But as you can see here, we welcome all Ethereum Layer 1 tokens on Base. So this is basically saying all dApps, they're totally wanting you to migrate with super migrate onto the Base chain. And there's lots of reasons one would do this. If you look, the fees are 10 times cheaper than Ethereum, right? This is no different from any other scalable layer 2, whether it's Optimism, Arbitrum, Polygon. It's all a scaling solution for Ethereum because of their gas fees. And as it says here, it is empowered by Coinbase. Base is built to be the on-chain home for Coinbase products, users, and assets, as well as an open ecosystem where anyone can build for them. So right there is very important when we're looking at the long-term success of Aerodrome Finance. Let me read that again. Base is built to be the on-chain home for Coinbase. They are wanting to make everything, all transactions essentially on Coinbase on Base, which would onboard 100 million users overnight. Now, obviously, it's not everything, because things that aren't built on Ethereum or built on Base, there's things that can't be done. But as we can see here, their goal, Coinbase's goal, and this is not anything new, this has been in the works for 8 years. The idea of integrating this into Coinbase. And so Base is doing something a lot different than like BNB. BNB is like an exchange token, okay? That is not what Coinbase is doing. They actually say that they are not going to release a token for Base. Now, is that going to happen? Who knows? They might see the need to launch a Base token in the future. Most layer 2s do have a token, but it doesn't have to be. So as it says, Coinbase would allow developers to directly integrate their product with Base and provide fiat on-ramps, targeting an estimated 110 million verified users and 80 billion in assets on the platform in the Coinbase ecosystem. So that would instantly provide tons of liquidity on Base. And we're going to come back to this in just a second. But when we look at Base, TVL, total value locked on the Base chain, is 1.5 billion with over 300 million in trading volume. But there really isn't any projects built on it, right? There's no big DApp, no big anything. There's no big real world assets. These are like things that are already on Ethereum. But there's really nothing but a lot of meme tokens and Aerodrome Finance, guys. I mean, so the activity and the development on Base is coming, and it is in the works now. I can guarantee you people are working on that. But whenever we get liquidity from Base, it is powered by Coinbase, guys. And so they want to encourage people to start on Base, but go everywhere. We see Base as a bridge for users into cryptonomy. Okay, it's easy to use default on-chain experience with asset to their products on-chain. Coinbase also announced the Base Ecosystem Fund that will invest and support early-stage projects building on Base that meet predetermined investment criteria. So we see a lot Coinbase Ventures investing in products, but this will be Coinbase with the Base Ecosystem Fund giving liquidity to early projects directly to build on Base. And Base is continuing to grow. It takes Ledger a long time to integrate things onto their wallet. But just a few days ago on May 7th, they listed instructions on how to get Base ETH onto the Ledger wallet. So that's extremely bullish for the long-term success of the Base chain. Ledger's not stupid. They know Base is going to be huge. I think it'll pass up Polygon. I think it'll pass up all other layer 2s in terms of total value locked and overall use case for it. But with all that being said, this runs back to Aerodrome Finance, the leading decentralized exchange on Base. Base is going to continue to grow, which is why, in my eyes, that makes Aerodrome Finance a great price at $1. We see just how quick it can run up, guys. Like, it ran down here from 80 cents up to about $1.30 or $2.30. And then down here, it ran in just a matter of days from 86 cents to $1.30. So there's going to be a lot of backers outside of Coinbase, is Base Fund, investing into these Base ecosystem projects. And that will just provide even more transactions on to Aerodrome Finance, and in return, raise the price of the token. But guys, let me know down below, did y'all get in on that last price dip to 86 cents? And what do y'all think is coming for Aerodrome Finance? I know we are in a little bit of limbo right now, wondering what BTC is going to do at this $62,000 mark. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Watch one of these 2 videos up above and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.